Hello students, let's continue chapter 10th of maths of class 8th, that is visualizing solid shapes. Today we will solve exercise 10.3. First question. Can a polyhedron have four its faces? First part is three triangles, second part is four triangles, and third part is a square and four triangles. Students, in this question we have to find out that can a polyhedron have three triangle faces, four triangle faces, and a square and four triangle faces. Students, you can see there are three triangles. 1, 2, 3. If you will make a polyhedron with these three triangles, so these are three faces, but you will need an extra face for its base. Clear? So we can say that no, a polyhedron cannot have three triangles for its faces. In second part, students, if you will make a polyhedron with these four triangles, you will use these three triangles as faces and fourth one as base. So we can say that yes, a polyhedron can have four triangles for its faces. Part third, a square and four triangles. Students, there are four triangles and one square. Students, if you will make a polyhedron with these four triangles and one square, you will use these four triangles as side faces and this square as base. So we can say that yes, a polyhedron can have a square and four triangles for its faces. Next question. Is it possible to have a polyhedron with any given number of faces? Hint, think of a pyramid. So student, answer of this question is it can be possible only if the number of faces is greater than or equal to 4, because a polyhedron has at least 4 faces. Students, from question 1, we came to know that a polyhedron cannot have three triangles for its faces because it have at least 4 faces. Next, which are prisms among the following? Students, we have to find out a nail, unsharpened pencil, a table weight, and a box. Which are prisms? Students, as you know that a prism is a polyhedron whose base and top are congruent polygons and lateral faces are parallelogram. So first is a nail. So students, you can see here top and base. Top and base are not congruent. So a nail is not a prism. So we write here no. Next, unsharpened pencil. Students, you can see here in this pencil top and base are congruent. So we can say that an unsharpened pencil is a prism. So we write here yes. Next, a table weight. Here top and base are not congruent. So this is not a prism. So we write here no. Next, a box. Students, you can see here in box top and base are congruent. So this is prism. So we write here yes. Fourth, first part. How are prisms and cylinders alike? Students, alike means similar. So we have to find out that how are prisms and cylinders similar. Students, a prism becomes a cylinder as the number of sides of its base becomes larger and larger. Students, I will explain you with the help of this matchbox. You can see this is a prism. The top and base of this matchbox are same. So this is prism. Students, if I change the number of sides of its base, here number of sides of its base are 1, 2, 3, 4, and now look, I will change the number of sides of its base. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So students, you can see this look like a cylinder. This is look like a curve shape. So students, you can see here it's look like a cylinder. You can see. So we can say that a prism becomes a cylinder as the number of sides of its base becomes larger and larger. Second part you have to do by yourself. Students, this is the end of today's session. We will continue this chapter in next video. Up till then, thank you.